SMEG is back again. Okay, they didn't go anywhere, but they're back with big appliances. You know them for stylish small appliances, but now they're doing giant appliances across the 3 C's. They're doing cleaning, cooking, and cooling. They're dropping 50 SKUs across the 3 C's, in fact. Could have been 4 C's, but they don't offer any copiers. So there's a lot to digest here. Just some examples under the cleaning umbrella. They have a dishwasher line that can run at a maximum of 38 decibels. For cooking, they have electric outdoor grill that comes in 24-inch, 36-inch, and 48-inch sizes. And for cooling, they have a refrigeration line that can make 2 different sizes of ice. When I was a kid, there was only 2 different sizes. There was cubed and crushed. Those were your 2 sizes. That was it. So Anthony, quiz for you. 2 of these are real, 1 is not. Which is the one that's not real? Anthony?
Which one?
I'm just kidding. They're all real. They're all real. These are real products from SMEG.
Real products, real exciting products from SMEG. So for those that have traveled abroad in Europe, you see SMEG everywhere. Like, it's a pretty common brand. So I was thinking about it, years ago, and I was like, why don't we see SMEG a whole lot in kitchens? But for me, SMEG is a head-turning brand. With their retro-looking fridges and their countertop appliances, whenever we would go somewhere and I'd be with my wife, she'd be like, oh, what's that? What brand is that? That's really cool looking. So it really draws attention. So I'm excited for them that they're taking this step. Amongst their new products, for me, the electric grill is what I'm most excited about. Now, I don't feel like it's out quite yet, but they've said that it's going to be kind of rolling out over time. But the electric grill, I think, could be really cool for an outdoor appliance, because at least for me, I live in Florida, so gas is not really common if you want to be plumbed. So you're dealing with the tanks and whatnot. And I like the idea of the electric grill. I think it could be faster, it could be more even. I don't know, but I like that idea. I like where they're going with that. John, what do you think of SMEG's new reinvigoration with their large appliances?
Yeah, I mean, look, for me, it's a little bit of a different take for salespeople, right? I mean, because their move into full-size appliances, in the U.S., I know they had a European line, is one that really shouldn't be taken lightly. For years, and you guys have kind of talked about it a little bit, their name's really kind of been cemented in households already through small appliances, right? And at first, they caught their attention, Anthony, just like your wife, for their style, but they really built their staying power in the marketplace through their reliability, right? I mean, customers who bought a SMEG toaster or a kettle or a stand mixer, they didn't just end up, buying like a piece of decor. Really, they bought something that worked and lasted and really earned trust for the brand, and that's the kind of brand equity that doesn't really vanish when you scale up into ranges and dishwashers and refrigerators and all those things. It carries forward. I always kind of, for me, I draw that parallel to Miele, right? And you never like to mix brands or anything like that. But really, if you think about Miele's story and how they got into full-size kitchens, they established themselves through dishwashers and laundry, right? And that reputation gave them that credibility to move into a full line of appliances. So they weren't starting from scratch, right? They were entering, these new categories with the trust already earned, which is exactly what SMEG is doing here, right? The difference is that a lot of these brands that break in new into this category, I mean, they come in cautiously. And Tom, you hit on it. SMEG's committing right out of the gate here. We've got over 50 SKUs that are coming in pretty much every major category. And that tells me that this level of investment isn't a trial balloon here, right? I mean, it's really a statement of intent on this brand that they're going to be here. And that's the point that the sales floor needs to really understand, that this isn't some fringe brand that's hoping to come into the market and just kind of take a free ride on aesthetics alone or anything like that. It's really a company with a proven record of reliability and strong consumer recognition, and really a serious commitment to competing at scale now. So, I mean, underestimate them at your own risk, because, I mean, you'd be missing one of probably the more meaningful entrants into the premium appliance space that we've seen in the last few years.